Hey, so this is my first YouTube video. I really want to say I've had so many people ask me to make these videos for YouTube, but I've just been taking my time with the channel because I feel like there's so many different platforms on social media, and I was not sure YouTube is the one. I mean, I could also be on IGTV. I don't know, so I'm just like free playing it and seeing how it worked out. So this is my first. Numero uno. To all those people on YouTube that make it look so easy, like just being in front of a camera is like, what the hell am I doing? I'm so ridiculous. I feel like I'm gonna make a mistake every second, and yeah, it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. And also I keep wanting to look there where I can see myself instead of looking at the audience. So like I said, my first video and I'm feeling ridiculous AF, so yeah, bear with it, bear with me. So the first look I'm gonna do for you is just a natural, maybe golden tones but very neutral nude makeup look, because I feel like that's the dumb basics of makeup. If you can't do that, how the hell are you gonna get to a cut crease? How are you gonna go from like A to Z? Like, it's just not gonna happen for you. And if that's what you're trying to do, stop and think about your life, because that's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, so like I said, natural, true to skin tone, true to my own face. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, just want to say, this feels a lot like doing public speaking or an impromptu speech in Afrikaans in front of a whole class. So there's probably going to be a lot of like bloopers. Expect them. It's crazy. It's crazy up in here. That's all I wanted to say. Let's go. I think if I do more videos, and that's a big if, I will tell you what products I'm using as I go. So first things first, I have moisturized my skin. What I'm gonna do now is prime. I have a priming spray. It's like a priming and setting spray in one, and it does a good job. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. That's what I'm going into right now. Also, just don't get distracted, because that's my viewfinder. I have a mirror right here in front of me. So I'm gonna try my hardest to look there, to look at you, and to look in the mirror. But I'm gonna be going between here. If I go that way, is what it is. Take it and live. I'm priming. Spray is always such a good vibe. Does the most. It's almost like drying, going tacky right now. That's all you need. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is to color correct. So I'm using these LA Girl goodies. I don't know, I showed you that, but whatever you have to color correct, color correct. I'm gonna put it at the back of my hand. And I mean, once again, not everybody needs to color correct. If you don't have these dark ass circles, hollows under your eyes, can you see mine? I can see them. If you don't have them, the gods are good to you, but me, I got them. So I'm gonna do something to cover them up. And I might put this on with a brush, but I also feel like my hands do a good enough job with this. So that's exactly what I'm gonna use. Obviously, I've washed my hands, especially now in the time of coronavirus. Coronavirus! I like to put them right there. Just these little golden droplets of magic to cover up my situations. I know I said golden, but I lied. It's more orange, peachy orange. But anyway, let's blend this out. I'm just gonna use like a disposable little latex free sponge wedgie vibe situation. I love these because it's flat and it's just amazing to work with the flat surface. It can get into like those little hard to reach corners. I'm also taking whatever is on the sponge to other areas of my face where I need some coverage. It'd be dark AF up in here. I don't know why I have like on my cheeks, like dead on my cheeks, well, in the hollows where my contour would go, I just have darkness in there. But I think it's from a skin situation I had back in 2013 where I don't know if it was hormonal or like stress related. I just got a bad like rash or breakout, and I mean it's clear now, but it's just left like a bit of a dark valley right there. So under my eyes and also on my lid is a little bit of a dark central zone there, so I'm going right in. Don't you just love this thing? It literally goes right under. I love them. I can't like do without them. I always have a beauty blender and brushes for like other things, but I feel like for cream products I love going in with these. So I'll do like concealer and everything with this side, and then for my foundation I'll use the other side. Nifty little things. I love them. Get yourself some. I know how ridiculous this looks. I mean, orange face much, but we're gonna cover this up. We have concealer, we have foundation, we are breathing. The girl, it's going to be all right. We're fine. Next step. What I like to do is create a barrier between my foundation and like all this orangeade going on in my face. So I'll powder over this. First of all, to set the situation so it doesn't move. Yeah, so that whatever I put on top does not get mixed with the orangeade, and I'm good. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna take some loose powder, tinted, whatever color works on your face. Mine is just a vanilla, a banana yellow, like a vanilla-y shade. That's what works for me. That's what I always use. So getting some on the cam, I love to do that just for the sound of my nails, because why not? And yay, success! Can you see? I don't know, I'm going that way because you're here. Can you see? And then a good old fluffy brush is what I use. First, let's just tap out under there and up on top, because I also have dark circles or dark shadows right up there. So I'm going in, and I actually really do start right there. I wish I had a mirror right there, so I mean I don't have to look somewhere else where I'm doing this, but you get the drill. Generously. Okay, that looks like a lot, but that's the sum. That's what I do. It's like tapping it in. And if I feel like I put a lot, which like right now it seems like I've gone ham, I have another fluffy, like a big fluffy brush just to like clean up the excess. And because I've said like the orangeade is literally not going anywhere. Orangeade literally ain't gonna go nowhere. That's what's up. Fluffing off that powder. Next up, I'm gonna go in with foundation, just dotting it all over my face. can I get this mirror in here without you guys seeing it? I think I can. So I'm gonna look here because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. I'm looking at the viewfinder, it's showing me nothing. So my mirror, I mean, I don't know how anybody else, it's a new one, that's why it's behaving funkily. I'm literally squeezing out just a little bit everywhere on my face, trying to avoid the inner because that's where a lot of my concealer is gonna go just now. But I would say that's about enough. That's literally a little amount because the dots are like so thin. And then next up is my concealer, and I use two different shades. Yeah, a pure beige and a porcelain for different areas of my face, obviously. Like I said, this is a neutral, natural makeup look, so I'm not gonna go heavy. I like to put over there, also going in under there. Don't know, I'm looking there, I should be looking over here. Going under, trying not to squeeze too much. I'm really trying to control this. Then I take it under my nose and into my smile lines because I need it, and then a little bit on my chin, and then a little over there because I've got a small forehead, so I'll put that color down there, and then go in with the second color, a creamier, fairer color situation just for highlighting. I put it all under there, on my chin also, and then on my eyelids. It looks like color, but I'm literally squeezing in, I'm squeezing on the littlest amount, so it's not a lot. And then more on my forehead, and then down the nose. Is that even straight? I can't even tell, but that'll do. It's gonna be blended out anyway, so I'm not even worried. And that's what it looked like. So I like to blend this out first before I do like contour and all of that. I'm not really a big fan of cream contour. I just feel like it's too much. It's heavy, especially for like a natural look. If I'm doing anything crazier and more work than this, then yes, but just for an everyday, I'll just do a powder contour a little bit. I'm not a contour person. I'm more like a strobing, light highlighted, you know, to the gods kind of girl. So let's blend this out. I like to start in there because like it dries and it creases like a mother. And also I want this look to be like sheer, like completely sheer, so that it looks natural. So that's what I'm doing. Going right in there. So between the million takes that I'm actually doing, some of it's dried down. I'm gonna have to spray some of this on and go in so I can work this product. Then when I have like literally a little bit on my brush, when like none of the product is like free to move, I'll go up on my forehead because I ain't trying to disturb that edge work that I've done there. And I'll go on my ears a little bit, then come down here on my neck. And I really like to push the product in and work with it. So just looking at this work, I think I might need to go in a little bit more with concealer underneath. Maybe let that dry down a little bit so it doesn't move as much. But for a neutral look, I think that's good coverage. So I've blended my whole face, And I've just added a little bit more concealer for extra coverage, because we saw previously that I needed some. And then also to highlight. So I've put this on and I've let it dry down for like about 2 minutes now. I'm gonna go in and blend. And if I get some on my nose, it's fine. I'll actually try and move some above the lid right there to act as a primer. So because I've done this like so many times, I know where I can move it. I can move it down a little bit to create that effect. Onto the other eye. And I actually use the side of the sponge to go up on my nose and to go in there. I know this looks proper aggressive, but I swear to you it's not. Anyway, you suffer for beauty, isn't that what they say? Do what you need to do. And whatever I have left on the sponge, I'll just move it down here. And that's it. Like I said, I don't like a cream contour, especially when I'm doing like a neutral look. I don't feel like I need it personally. If you do, be my guest, do what you need to do. But I don't, so I'm gonna go in with powder all over my face. And I want to hit my eyes first, hit my under eyes. I'm not trying to like, because I've put the powder in or put the powder down before, I'm really not trying to do too much with this. It's the littlest bit, honestly. Everywhere I put a cream product, I will go in and powder lightly. I really don't need to do a lot. And once again, I'm tapping. And then when it's all down, I can go in and dust off like little dusting motions. I don't have a lot of cream here, so I'm just going in very lightly, like the brush is barely touching my face. And that's what I do. Got a clean canvas, so I'm gonna go in with an eye, and I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette. Sorry, mine's dirty, but I'm sure everyone's is. At this point, after so many years. I mean, she's dropped volume 2 now, so go figure. I'm doing a natural eye, so I'm gonna try and stick in this corner right here. What is it to you? It's gonna be the left hand top corner. Yeah, and maybe I'll use that gold for like a little bit of a golden like glint. Or I might use highlighter for that, whatevs. But whatever palette you have in like the browns, the natural like neutral browns, go with that. Okay, so I'm picking up 2 medium shades, medium brownish, and I'm just gonna tap that all over the eye. And you can barely see that color, but that's a point because it's neutral, it's natural. And I love these like dual-ended brushes because I can now go in with the other like clean end and just brush that out along the edges. I don't really need to be like super neat with that, but that's what it's going to look like. For the other eye, tap it in to begin with. And this is like a big, like fluffy, little tapered brush. It does the job beautifully. Just tapping that all over, and then I switch over to the other side, and I'm brushing that out. You can barely see the color, but that really is the point because it's supposed to be neutral. And then I go in with another brush, and this one is more like a biggish pencil brush. Love it for the shade. Going in with like a deeper brown to go into the crease. I'm gonna start right there in the outer eye and go right in. Windshield wiper and circular. So I almost go like circular to begin with, like that in my crease, and then I go windshield wiper. I hope that makes sense. And in essence, I should be looking there because that's where I see best. And then I go in with the previous brush. Where is it? That other end, and I just blush that, fluff that out, blend that out. Yeah, a little bit of a shadow. That's all you need to do, really. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. So this is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna go under with that medium brown and a little bit of that darker brown in the outer corner and get back to you just now. And I hope you can see what I've done. I've gone underneath the same browns I've put on the lid and in the crease. Basically done the same thing. I hope you can see. What I'm gonna do now is do my inner corner with that gold I showed you on the palette. So I've done one eye with the gold. I'm gonna put more on my brush, spritz the brush, and then go into the other eye. I hope you can see what I'm doing, just a little bit right there. Then I run it on like a little bit of the under eye area. You can see it. I think it looks good. So going in like circular motion, tapping it in, and that's what it looks like. I hope you can see the difference. It's like a little bit of a glow, but without it looking like a natural. That's all you need, honestly. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. There's so many different products out there, but for this look I'm gonna be using this long-lasting eye pencil. Such a popular product. It's a waxy pencil, soft, not too hard. It's waterproof. It does a job brilliantly for me. I just don't want to be like fussing and faffing with like pomades, whatever you call them. Yeah, a pencil does a trick for me. I go in very softly. I'll show you my technique now, obviously, but it's just the easiest. Nothing compares to it for me at this point in my life right now. So yeah, let me go in. I always start underneath, and it's literally like the softest strokes. Just draw that line to begin with, and then I'll go up top, just starting where my eyebrows are like a little sparse, and then I'll do that. So I have that shape down, and then I just fill in very lightly. But can you see I'm literally holding the pencil right there so that I'm not like going in like just going lightly. Sorry for that face. Literally lightly filling in the sparse areas. And with the pencil, that is all you need to do for now. I have a brow. I literally have a brow. That, compared to that, it still looks like me, but are you joking? They're not identical twins. I don't think I've ever in my life got them exactly identical, but if the shape is right, and I've been doing mine for like the longest time, so I can basically see when it's close to 100%. If it isn't, no one's dying. It's just brows. You can draw it right back on, you can wipe it off, you can do whatever you want. Let's go into the second one. I need to like concentrate there because I'm actually trying to do the best that I can. The best. And I constantly look at the other one just to like look at the shape. That's something. I'm gonna try and mimic that sort of like corner that I have, the shape that I have on the other side. If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. Ain't nothing a girl can do. They are sisters. They are not identical. I mean, they could be cousins. They're in the same family, okay? That's all that matters. It's not like friend and foe. Same WhatsApp group. What you think? I can work with this. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to just pick up a clear brow gel to brush through some of those pencil strokes, just to make it look more real, like real hair. Yeah, so only we know it's fake. The next thing that I do is literally pick up a little bit of concealer just to like shape and like correct the shade, because if it's looking a little bit too angular, it looks fake AF. I mean, of course it's fake, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and soften that hook right there, because like who actually has eyebrows that look like that? So I ran through with the smallest amount, like the smallest amount. Are you even joking? I'm barely touching that. The smallest amount to fix that shape. Okay, now I need to go back in there. And then up top. Does that look better to you? It looks a whole lot better to me. It looks more natural. I'm gonna do the other side. Don't know how to do this now that I'm sitting on here. I always do my makeup standing on the regular, just before I leave the house, in the morning. But now that I'm sitting, I have to like work at my angles. Does that look good? That look good to me. That look damn good to me. Blend the concealer. If you leave a line of concealer above your brow or anywhere around your brow, you're basically going to hell. So I'm just gonna take a retractable black eyeliner situation and go right in. Not on my waterline, just underneath. And I'm only doing the outer corner for the bottom. A little bit, like lightly. This is not some like gothic noir situation, okay? Just going in there lightly. And then I'll go in the corner also. And then up on the lid. Well, not on the lid, but like literally tight lining that way. And then tight line like right in there. You can see a difference. You have to. If you can't see a difference, you're blind. And then I'm going in there in the corner again. Close my eye. Well, not fully shut, but right there, so I can do the tight line in the top. And then once again going in. I mean, you have to see a difference. It's just feather out that little pencil eyeliner a little bit, like that. And there. Looks more natural, doesn't it? So that's what we have right now. Just going in, I like what I see. I just want to feather out a little bit of that crease color. Go underneath. I'm literally barely touching my skin with this brush. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am literally going in so soft. And now I'm gonna go in mascara. I'm not gonna do eyelashes for this. I'm not gonna put on eyelashes. I'm gonna go with my natural lashes because I have them and it's a natural look. So cleaning off the brush. I hate like gloopy eyes, like when you first go in. I can do like a spidery looking lash, but I always want to go in with as littlest amount of product as I can, and that's what I'm doing. And I always go underneath first. Probably look like an idiot doing this, although I've trained myself not to be like doing my mascara. I can't help trying to expose as much of my lash as I need to. Always go underneath, and then I'll go on my bottom lashes, and I'll do like 2 coats max. So the first one is just to like brush from underneath, coat the lashes, and that to me is the first coat. And then once this has dried down, after a minute or 2, I'll go back in with the second coat, and that's mostly like to do the top and to finish. So that's first coat done. I'll come back for the second. I have to do the other side just to show you what this mascara can do. I die for a bristle brush. I don't know who introduced silicone brushes, but a proper bristle brush with a mascara formula that's not too wet is my vibe. Whoever introduced the silicone brush, I don't know what corona they had, but nothing works like a bristle brush to me. But then again, I guess it's my kind of hair. The kind of hair that I have responds beautifully to a bristle. I've got the craziest lashes. I need to basically be kind to them. Be soft, otherwise they will disappoint me. They will show me flames. Like this side is proper showing me flames. I don't know if you can tell, but it's crazy up in here. And that is first coat. So second coat helps to like pull the lashes once the mascara is like all dry, the first coat anyway, and make them look stunning, like stand up proper, because my lashes curl up like that and I can't with that. I can't. While that mascara is drying, the first coat anyway, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit. I'm not going to really be contouring, I'm just going to be bronzing, but let's go. Just to bring some color back into the skin. I really am not trying to do too much, because this is a natural look. Essentially doing is dipping a little bit into that contour color, into the bronzer, because I'm just trying to mix that too. I'm not doing a heavy contour. I'm just trying to get that cooler shade with the warmer bronze, ignoring the highlight for now. That's what I'm gonna do. Make that famous face and bronze. And there I go into my neck in a V a little bit. Take it under there, up on my temples. I think that's good. It's not too overpowering. A little bit of a contour, a little bit of a bronzy vibe. And then I'll be highlighting, a powder highlight. If you have not heard of this Wet n Wild magic, I mean, fix your life. That's all I'm gonna say. Dip into that a little bit, not too much. I'm not trying to like blind anybody. How pretty is that? That is so pretty. And then I take it up there. Same on the other side. That highlight is so pretty. So pretty. Then I will hit like the tip of my nose. Just a little bit. And then the bridge. And I will always do my forehead because I have the tiniest forehead. So I need to do that. And then my chin. A little bit on a cupid's bow. I think that looks good. always going into my ears a little bit, just not to like leave them out. I mean, I put a little bit of foundation there just to color match, so highlighter does it too. I'm also going to do the inner corners of my eyes because it's gonna be like absolutely magical with this highlighter once I add that little bit of a that looks so bomb, you can't deny it. I think what I need to do is maybe sculpt my nose a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into this again, little bit of a contour, and I'm like literally tapping lightly, like, and then go into my nose. I need to look for this, look straight into the mirror, because this could go badly super quick on your nose. Just a little bit of a shadow. I'm not trying to do like too much. A little bit of a nose contour to bring out the bridge a little more. A little bit. I hope it's looking slimmer. I hope that's doing magic. I hope you all guys can see the transformation. I have to go under my nose. Under my nose. Then I'll always do the sides. So like slim my nose a little bit. Just a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is go in with my second coat of mascara. Yeah, obviously get off as much as you can. Right back into the bottle because you literally don't need that much. Go gently because what you're not trying to do is elongate. Lengthen and elongate and separate, all of that. The lashes on my left eye, this eye, are literally a problem all the time, especially the outer corner, because they're long but they like curl up like crazy, and I'm always trying to like straighten, separate, open up. Life struggles. Then going on underneath, go in, separate. I hope that looks good. It looks good enough for me without wearing lashes, and I go out like this all the time. And then the next thing I'll do is go in with blush. I love this palette. I feel like it has all the colors I could ever need. I like to invest in like individual blushes, but for the most part this palette literally does it all for me. I'm gonna go in with that color. Actually the top three, these colors are my favorite, so let's go into all of them. Literally going and lightly on the apple of the cheek and sweeping up. You'll barely see the color, but that's the point, because it's supposed to look natural and not manufactured, even if it is manufactured. And then I'll go on my nose and sweep up to my temples. If I go over the highlighter a little bit, it's not a train smash. I will always go back in with the highlighter to fix. But does that look natural? I think that looks like a natural flush. I mean, a little bit oranja, but we can tone it down with setting spray, highlighter. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more highlighter because I'm a glazed donut. I mean, honestly, there's nothing else I can say. I really am a glazed donut. Love a highlight. Now, the penultimate step is to do my lips. So I've already lined my lips, And the pencil I'm using is absolutely amazing. One of my favorites, actually my favorite. It is a long-lasting finish lip liner from Rimmel. It's number 47 in cappuccino. For soft brown natural lip, a fave. So that's lipstick. Velvet Teddy matte finish by MAC. It's the most like natural soft blushy situation. It looks like skin. And then last for the lips anyway is a clear gloss. I'm not a big gloss fan. I'd rather matte lips, but for a look such as this, just looks so much better with a gloss, honestly. And that is essentially my face done. So what I'm gonna do now is setting spray. Wait for it to dry. I'm drying it myself, a whole DIY. So the one last thing I cannot ever do without, and I can't remember who I saw doing this, but I stole the tip, I picked it up, borrowed it, it's mine now. I will go in with the littlest bit of powder. I mean, there's literally nothing on that cap, and I go and essentially mattify, dust just that into the skin, tap where I need to. I'll even go over my brows. Just makes everything melt together on my neck too, everywhere. I mean, it just makes everything look so natural, and that's basically it. So that is the final look. I really think it came out good for my first attempt. I would give myself a, let's go 5 out of 10. I'm not trying to be like overreaching right here. So that's it. What do you guys think? I really think it's cute. It's beautiful, it's delicate, it's soft. I would say delicate but deadly, like my too. Yeah. So tell me what you think. I love doing this look for you, and I think it kicks. I really think it kicks. So I'm already planning my next vid. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's probably gonna be something a little bit more colorful. I'm not trying to like tip the scales just yet. I am going easy. I'm going easy into that good night. So yeah, look out for the next one. I hope I'll make a next one, because this was a lot to film. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Cheerio, bye. Oh, oh, oh. Of course I had to fix that. I wasn't gonna go out like that. Like nothing ever happened.